extraordinary being. You're an extra. I don't know whether anybody's here yet because I haven't set up my iPad because, you know, that's how I roll these days. Just bear with me while I work on finding where the heck it is. What's that? Where the heck is it? It's there. I don't know why I'm singing. Oh, look, it's me. Oh, look, it's me. Where should I put it? Should I stick it there? That's probably the best place for it to go. Ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba. Apparently there are two people watching. That might be me and somebody else. So, oh, hello. Hello, Leah. Hello, Leah. Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe. Hi, Leah. Right, I think I've said hello to people. What about to me light on? Switch me light on and get a bit of this. Press a bit of press and seal. And hopefully that'll stop the glare. Not the glare from the top of my head. I can't do much about that. That's kind of, that's called baldness. And so, put a bit on there. I don't even know whether, can you hear me? All right, yeah. I was just checking that I could hear. And I can, so. So, let's stick this. Oh, this is not going to stick, is it, today? You're not going to behave. Why would you behave? You're an extraordinary being. I've got Emily Sunday in my head for some reason. Maybe because it's Sunday. Funny. So, let's do that and like live chat. Where's the live chat? Where's it gone? Chat. Where's my chat gone? What's there? What am I doing? I think that's it. That's it. So anyway, hi Leah, hi Joe. You've made yourself known being here. It says there are 4 people watching. One of them could be me. But today we're going to do something a bit different. So I think I'm going to do a tutorial on how I made something like this, which is a glue book. Now this is completely out of my genre because I normally make junk journals, or I mainly make ephemera. Oh, hang on, stop turning myself up. I mainly make ephemera for junk journals and occasionally make a junk journal for all the ephemera to go into. But I made this, which is a glue book. So I really like collaging, cutting things out of something or finding like random funny pictures that I like, but I wouldn't necessarily put in a junk journal because they might be a bit modern or whatever. So I've made this, which is a glue book. Now, this was made out of a book that I bought in a charity shop. The only reason why I bought it is I liked the front of it because it's a lenticular, and I don't know whether you can see that. I don't know which way you need to move it in order to be able to see it, but you should see that the car kind of goes across here. I love lenticulars. I think they're like really fab. So I bought it just for that, and then I've used the pages for a glue book, and I never did anything with the outside of it. I just thought it was too modern for a junk journal. So I decided to turn it into a glue book. So this is going to be for me, so this is not for selling or giving to anybody or anything. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it up with collage of the things that I like. So I've put some pages in. Some of the pages I really liked, and other pages are just there to fill up the pages so that I can glue things to or paint on or whatever. And then what I did on the inside, so these are the pages. So I've got 3 signatures in here. I've got a 4-inch spine, and the reason I chose a 4-inch spine, which looks really hefty, by the way, I chose a 4-inch spine because I wanted a deep file folder in here. So this isn't a concertina one. This is just made out of Amazon packaging in my vein of January junk journaling jamboree. January junk journal jamboree is so JJJ. A lot of my videos will be hashtagged with that, or January junk journal jamboree. because I like things that are really hard to like say. So, to go with my Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper vein. So I made this out of some Amazon packaging, and I kind of cut something down and then just replicated the ends so it looked like it was, that size, and then just gusseted it. And then I've put 3 signatures in, all with like various, like just random pages. Some of them are, some of them are from like 70s books that I just really love that, but I wouldn't necessarily put that in a junk journal. And then, like, there's adverts and things just to fill up pages, some envelopes, etc. Some music paper. What else have we got? So yeah, so there's just some random pages, some bits of book paper, some out of my magazines that I have lying around. So some of them I liked, and some of them were just because they're fillers. And so that's what I've got. And then in the back, what I've done is this is made out of an album cover. So like a 12-inch record vinyl. I know, how retro am I? So this, don't worry, I haven't cut up my best version of this, because I do have a best of this. What I've done is I've cut up one that I got from a charity shop where the record was scratched and the outer had got damaged. So this was Sound of Music, and I've just turned it into a little file folder. So it's got a little pocket here with old Julie. Well, don't call her old, like, young Julie. I don't know how old she is. She's like probably preserved in, whatever they preserve celebrities in these days that makes them never age. Silicon. So yeah, so this is just a pocket here. Okay, and then we've got him, the Von Trapp fella. What's his name? He's got a name, but I don't know. Yeah, so then this has got a little pocket here, and then we've got another pocket here, and this is from another album cover. So this is from another album cover. This is film themes, and then this is from another album cover of the film themes, and then this is just like a little pocket here. So, and yeah, this is a tuck thing here. And this is a piece of paper that I added. And then I stuck it to the back. And then I used another album that I cut up. Again, from a charity shop. Oh dear, Dave. Except for it's stuck in. It's got stuck. That's what you should never put things in. Wet things. Oh, it's a good job it's marked for me, isn't it? So I might have to re-stick this. Yeah, I'm going to have to re-stick this because the whole thing has come unstuck anyway, so... Yeah, it's got stuck at the bottom here. Oh, well, never mind. Anyway, I'll show you now as I rip it out. There you go. So it's this. So that's another bit that's tucked in the back. So that's supposed to be a pocket, but we'll sort that out in a minute. Everything goes wrong when you don't want it to. And then there's another one of those in the back of here. So... So that's just a kind of journaling spot. So I just thought I'd stick some things in here and do a bit of fussy cutting, and you can join me, and you can like it or you can not like it, or as you please. What I'll need to do is just need to glue, while I'm talking to you, I'll just glue this this page back in here. I bought some 3-in-1. And then I'll move the camera over in a second. Don't worry, you won't be at that angle all day. Oh, well, I brought some 3-in-1, but I can't get it out because I'm trying to do it one-handed. Let's move you over. You can see what I'm doing. Hopefully this will be in the right place. Hopefully. With hope that's full. My hope is full. My hope is full of hope. Right, okay, might move you up a little bit. You're an extraordinary being. Sorry, I've been playing that song and it's stuck in my head now. Right, okay, there we go. Sorry for the wiggling of the camera. You know me, I have to get it just right, so it's just right. So, let's stick this back in. Not this, obviously, I want that to be a little tuck. So, yeah, I'm going to do a tutorial on how I did this. I need to do a tutorial on how to get the glue out, to be fair. So, come on, my glue is shy. Mein Hund ist shy. No, it's not a hound, is it? So, I did make it late last night. So, oh well, I did finish it late last night. So, okay, so I'll just leave that to stick in there and try not to touch it. What can I put on it? Let's get my brick. Okay, so this is Gordon, by the way. This is Gordon, my brick. Okay, it's called Gordon because Brian used it once and he thought it said Gordon Brindle, but it doesn't. It says Golden Brindle. So that's how he got his name. So I'm just going to move him over there for a second. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some fussy cutting. So I did start last night fussy cutting. So these are the things that are images. So these are things I wouldn't put in a junk journal normally. So this is going to be a journal for me. So I can stick in the things that I quite like. And I liked her because she was smiley, and I liked her sense of style. I liked her because she's a bit weird like me. That's the kind of thing I'd do, is put a lampshade on my head. And an interesting dress that she's wearing. This I just liked. I mean, like, I kept that because that was off one of the albums that I cut up. This I liked. I liked her as well. I liked this. That came off that same. They were all on the same magazine. Not the Stranger Things, the sewing thing. This was on that same magazine. The front of that magazine had this image with these two, and so gay. And obviously, I needed that. Then there was this, make something, which I thought was an inspiration thing for me. And then these two, which were finding my voice, which is, again, allowing my inner voice to shine through. And I just liked this. I was thinking I could get something where it looked like they were being beamed up. So then these are the things to be cut out now. So I'm just going to sit, I'm going to fussy cut, we're going to have a chat, we're going to catch up, and I'm going to try and catch up with some of the comments. So, hi Dawn, by the way. So, Leah, Joe, Dawn, hi Dawn. Jania, is that right? Jania? Sorry, I don't always get your Rosario. Jania? Rosario? Sorry if I mispronounce it. I'm dyslexic, so, you know, it's my excuse. Hi Maureen, lovely to see you here. Hi Trisha, hi to, that's it. Okay. Oh my, OMG, love. Okay, love. So, like, do you love that? Is that what you like? Or the fussy cut? I don't know. Anyway, hugs and kisses for Worcester. Don't say his name, Jania. You can't say his name because it's like, it'll be, you know, it's like summoning him. It's like I can't snap my fingers or clap my hands or say anything in a cutesy voice because like he'll just come. And then he wants fuss and attention. And then we have the tap dancing. Although the tap dancing should have improved a little because he's had his claws chopped. We took him to have his claws done. Sorry, my glue's leaking. I made a rookie error and didn't bring anything. Oh no, got a piece to wipe it on. So yeah, we took him to have his claws chopped off. Obviously not chopped off. That sounds like vicious, but yeah. So he's had his claws cut down, so he doesn't tap dance quite so much anymore. Because every time he was on the wooden floor downstairs, it was like, oh no, it's driving me mad. It's like having like Fred Astaire in the room, but with no rhythm. So. He might have rhythm, but my dog certainly doesn't. So anyway, I'm going to be a bit of fussy cutting, a bit of like me. There'll be a lot of me involved in this. So, you know, I really apologise now. Apologise in advance for the oozing of me. Oh dear, I'm oozing everywhere. No, that sounds bad. No, I'm not oozing. So hello everyone, lovely to have you here. Hope your 2022 has started fabulously and you're well, hopefully better than mine did, not being able to get this out of my journal. So, and I think I've ripped the top half of this off, but like, never mind, you know, we'll cut it down and then, oh, sorry, Tim, I'm sorry, sorry, Tim. Oh, because like, Christina frightened me. So Christina from Australia, who watches on like catch-up stuff, on the catch-up bit, because she can't watch live because they're like, what are they, 12 hours ahead of us? They're about 12 hours ahead of us. So like this would be like 3 in the morning. I don't think she's staying up for me. So anyway, she said, because I leant forward the other one of my videos, I'd opened these, leant forward, and then stabbed myself with the point of this on my head. And she said the reason that happened is because I hadn't gone, oh. So I don't want to tempt fate now. I'm worried it might take Tim might take my eye out for not doing it. Anyway, Gordon, I've just put on the floor. Sorry, Gordon. I'll wrap you up at some point. Most people wrap their bricks. Like, you know, honestly, if people that didn't junk journal, I won't put that in there because that's the mistake I made, because that was all still wet when I put it in last time. If people that didn't junk journal saw the kind of things that we have in our rooms, they'd be a bit like, what? Why have you got a brick wrapped up? I mean, like, my brick isn't wrapped. Brian, don't know whether Brian's wrapped his brick yet, so it sounds like a euphemism. It's not. So anyway, I'm going to find some pages. Now, the reason for this is I thought this would be nice for things where I could store the things that I've cut out but haven't necessarily found somewhere to stick. But we're going to stick some pages in shortly. I'll just put that over there. And we're going to cut people out. So I picked her because she was like dead glam. And I just liked her outfit. I mean, I'd wear that. Obviously, you know, not out. Not to the shops or anything. I'll try not to cut her toes off. So yes, I was thinking, oh, I don't know. I was a bit like saying to Brian, don't know whether we're going to do this live, because like, and I don't know whether I'm going to, like, you know, put this on my own channel, because if I do, like, people might not like it, and, you know, but then he said, you know, you have to do you, and people will like what they like and not like what they don't like, and you know, and the you faithfuls will be here regardless of what I do, even if it's not what you like. So so I was having a bit of a crisis last night about this. So, but anyway, I really got so excited about this when I'd made that journal. I couldn't wait to show Brian. Oh, by the way, the spine is made out of a pair of jeans. So obviously not a whole pair of jeans. If I was that small, I'd be like dead happy. Well, I know I wouldn't. I'd be overlooked, literally. But I'm here all week. So I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do her hair justice. Well, do you think she'd be upset if I cut bits of her hair off? I mean, like, she probably spent ages doing it, so, you know, she's probably not going to be dead happy. But like, I can't cut out all the little strands. She's going to have a bit more of a. I'm not going to make it a bowl cut or anything like that. I'm not going to be unkind like that. I will kind of give it some shape. I've just cut a big chunk off. I mean, if I was, good job I'm not a hairdresser. You're going on your holidays this year. Where are you going? What are you going to be doing? I'm going to Mallorca. Sorry. I mean, sorry. I'm not casting aspersions about that. That's the way that hairdressers speak, because like I don't have hair, so I don't know what they but like I know when I did have hair, they used to talk about going on holiday and like, what were you doing? Like they're like scraping for conversation with you. I mean, unless they really know you, in which case they, you know, they can talk about your family and that sort of thing. But it just sounds it's a bit weird when like your hairdresser starts talking about your family and they don't know them. Because it is, don't you think? If you don't know somebody and you start talking about their family, it's such a personal thing. especially, you know, for most of us, when we usually say that our family are weirdos and, like, you know, we don't keep in touch with them. I mean, my family aren't weirdos. Some of them are, but desperately digging himself out of this trench that he's just dug for himself. So, well, let's just catch up on some of the things that you've said. So, oh, thanks, Leah. You like everything that I do. Oh, thanks. What was I going to say? What was it say? Most likely she didn't do her own hair. Oh yeah, a stylist did it. Yeah, I mean, but it is her hair though. I don't think she'd appreciate me just chopping it off. So, but yeah, you know, she might have done her own hair. It might be like, you know, magazine on the cheap. I don't know what I got it out of. What did I get it out of? Oh, it was a cheap magazine. It was one of those free magazines. So, when I did my TV stuff, I had to do my own makeup. So, like, you know, because it was TV on the cheap. So, and that's how I learnt to do makeup. So, I'm quite good at concealing, because my nose, of anybody that's, like, you know, taking a closer look at me, I have split blood vessels on the end of my nose, and I've got a bit of a red nose, and I've used to get teased and called Rudolph and all sorts of things, and, you know, all the unkind things that I'd like to say children do, but, like, it was as an adult. I have learnt to use concealer, and I use, like, green foundation to be able to, like, dull down the red when I get, like, I get acne rosacea as well, so I cover that up. So I'm quite good at applying makeup these days. So, and I mean, I don't go the whole works. I don't put eyeshadow on and that sort of thing. I'm literally just covering up the things to make my skin look a bit more human and less Rudolph. So anyway, let's catch up on what you said. I like the hair. Blah, blah, blah. I agree, Leah. Love the uniqueness and all the chat and great ideas. Well, I'm glad you're here for the chat, because I'm here for the chat. Because I'm on my own today. Brian's not here. Brian's working. So let's just have a look. Accidentally cuts her whole head off. What are you trying to say about my fussy cutting? Do you think it's that bad? Love all you do, Dave. It's all fun after all. Yep, absolutely. Agreed, Joe. Lol, short back and sides and a bit off the top. Well, you're watching, Maureen. Did you notice that I cut a bit off the top of her head? She hasn't got a flat top yet, though. I had a flat top in the 80s. So mine was blue. Mine was electric blue laptop. No, I didn't have a laptop on my head. I had a flat top. It was electric blue, like that kind of blue. That's what colour my hair used to be, and that's why I've got none now. So, long short. Okay. Oh my God, Dave, please do drag with Brian. Your nose looked normal last time I saw you. Ah, did my nose look normal last time you saw me because it was normal, or did it look normal because it was concealed with makeup? I mean, like, I only ever put it on when I've got flare up. So, I mean, sometimes my nose is terrible. I mean, like, you know, I can see it. Well, you can see it from space, to be fair. It's big enough. So, you know, I was thinking about possibly having an H tattooed on it, and it could be a helipad. So, it's that big. Or I could sell it for advertising space. I could make a fortune. Okay, so Trisha said, chat is lovely. I feel homely here. So do I. You guys are the best. You know, I think that you are the bee's knees of subbies. And we have good bit old chat and a bit of banter, and and we have a laugh. And is that part of a foot, or am I cutting? Oh, it's a shoe. I better not cut that off and make it barefooted. I don't know how much of that is a shoe. Oh well. It just looks like she's got a swelling in her ankle. So, I don't think she's the type to have cankles. So, let's just cut around here. I'm just a bit concentrating now. Just trying not to lose any toes. So, yep, she's out. She's free. Yay! Oh, my bin's covered up. Oh, what a surprise. What have we got? What did we say? Where are we? Ah, la la la. It's open. Please do drag. Your nose look normal. Yeah. Chat is lovely. I feel homely here. Currently painting my nails navy blue. Well, my nails were navy blue until Friday when no, one hand was navy blue and the other hand was bright red. And I took it off because my nails had grown and it was starting to show a bit of a white, and it had also got terribly scratched. And I was going somewhere. Oh, I was going with a friend. I took a friend out driving yesterday to look at cars, and I thought if I was talking to a used car salesman, I didn't want to be like, I don't want to stand out from a crowd, but like still painting your nails as a fella is still not normal. So I don't know, you tell me. Okay. I agree, Trisha. Well, I agree, it's very homely here. Don't split her different. No, don't split a difference. I won't. I nearly split my difference the other day. I fell down the stairs, so like, don't tell Brian. So I slipped on the top. My stairs carpet needs replacing, and I'm going to be doing something, creative with it. But at the moment, one of the top steps, the carpet on it is loose, and I stood on the end of it, and I thought that was the step, and it wasn't. It was the loose bit of carpet that was shaped to the step because it's been there for a while. And I slipped, and I landed on my bottom, but my other leg was still on the top step, and I nearly split my difference then. So could have been nasty. I mean, I'm surprisingly all right. I don't have anything that isn't mendable. So oh wait, it's not Brian, it's Brain. Yeah, that's true, it's Brain. Lol, Leah. Leah, Leah, lol, you forgot. I'd love to do your makeup. Oh dear, that sounds like a challenge. I'd love to do your makeup. I don't, heaven, I look like Widow Twanky. So is that what you would do? You'd make it like go, no, Dave, it looks fine, and not give me a mirror and just make me go somewhere and like, make a fool of myself. Well, more of a fool of myself than I normally do. So, I had my first mince pie last night, by the way. I know it's a little bit after Christmas, but we hadn't eaten any of them, so I thought I'd better eat them. So I had a mince pie. So anyway, what else was I going to say? So mince pie. Oh, Fat Club. So the Christmas week, I went to Fat Club, and I had put on a considerable amount, and I mean considerable. And then I'm not going to say how much because it's embarrassing. But then this Saturday when I went, I had lost £4 in weight, not in money. Nobody offer me a whip round or anything like that. So I thought that was quite good. So last night I ate a mince pie to celebrate and put some more weight back on probably. Once did make up for 10 teenage girls. Haha, got paid to and free pizza and drinks. My makeup's great. What are you saying? Have you seen my profile pics? Heidi Oh, hi Kim. I'm late to the party. Oh, I know, but like all the best people arrive late to the party, don't they? It's fashionably late. you know, I'm terrible at, like, if you say that the party starts at 7:30, I'll be there for like, you know, 6:15 because like I don't know, because that's how my brain works. I always think it's better to be early, and then like I'm just like in the way. I end up like helping people set up or cook. So I don't know what that was attracted to this. Maybe because last night I was eating mince pies and I thought, well, I'll cut that picture out of a mince pie. I do love a good mince pie. I never always liked them. As a kid, I hated them, but never mind. So anyway, what was I saying? Hi Kim, hi Kim, hi Kim. Thanks for the awesome videos on envelopes. Oh, you're very welcome, Kim. Thank you. Thank you for setting me the challenge. I hope that, like, those people that are watching, if you haven't already subscribed to Kim, go over there and subscribe. I think she's currently, I say currently, she's currently watching this, but I think she's supposed to be tidying her craft room and doing a bit of remodeling. I guess you're entitled to a break though, Kim. So, but I know what an epic thing that is to do. There we go. That's the mince pie. So, like, you know, it's the attack of the mince pies. So I liked this because it was it says unbreakable, and that's basically like how it's my empowerment. I am unbreakable. People have tried. Trust me, people have tried. But I'm still here. I am bulletproof. It's bulletproof. I won't sing that because I don't know all of the words, but I do like that song. So yeah, so I'm cutting this out. Not sure what to do about the EE bit. I'll just cut over it for now. We might cut it out. And then, so yesterday, a friend of mine has recently passed his test and lives over in Wakefield, and he wants to buy a car now because he's passed his test. So I went with him, and we basically did a 70-mile round trip to all these different places. And the place where we went to was over in Halifax, and so Halifax is, I don't know. Alexa, how far is Halifax from here?
Halifax is 10.8 miles away by car.
So there you go. So it's 10 miles away from here. I mean, it's not that far, but when you're doing a lot of round tripping, so I had to go from Fat Club, which is in Morley, over to Wakefield, pick him up, drive to Halifax. Then from Halifax we went to Denbydale, where there was another place. Then we went from Denbydale to back into Wakefield. Then I drove from Wakefield to home. So to Brian's first, to pick Brian up. Then I drove. So I was doing a considerable amount of driving yesterday. So, but yeah, 70-mile round trip. Wow. That's like almost, I could have almost driven to me mum. She's only 111 miles away, so anyway, that's what I did yesterday. That was after Fat Club, after I'd been and weighed in. Did a bit of, me and Brian went, and then we did a bit of charity shop shopping, as you do. Then he caught the bus back, and so I didn't drop him off. No, that's fine. Yeah, so I didn't drop him off. I went from Morley to Wakefield. So anyway, so yeah, so then he got the bus back because he doesn't mind public transport. I can't use public transport. It kind of stresses me out too much. So there's people, that's why. Well, it's usually arrogant people, selfish people, people that want to put their feet on the seats and that sort of thing, that then I don't want to sit on. So anyway, enough of my inability to use public transport. So yeah, so that's what I was doing yesterday, doing a lot of driving. So, but I enjoy driving. Driving is the thing that de-stresses me. So if we go on a road trip, I'm driving. All right. So, I mean, it's a long road trip. I'm happy to share the driving. If you have a driving license, obviously. If you don't, I'm not happy to share the driving. So I liked this, by the way. Liked this sofa because I just liked it. It was bright red. It was really punchy and attractive, and I just thought I like it. I'm going to keep it. And I thought I could maybe one of the people that I cut out might be able to sit on it. So, or I might have a mince pie on it, a giant mince pie on it. I don't know. Depends on how my brain is working at the time when I stick it in the book. So, let's catch up. Where are we? Chat. Oh yeah. Hi Kim. Oh, don't do that. You need to chop the leg off. Thanks for the awesome videos on the envelopes. Found your blog and channel, Kim. Love your envelopes. Hi Maureen. Hi Maureen Josephine. Craft room is done. Oh, excellent. Well done. Then you deserve a break. Check out the video when you have a chance. I will do. I've been watching some of your videos in the evenings. This is no offense to anybody. This is kind of my biggest compliment I can ever pay to anybody, is if I can fall asleep to your video, then it's great. So, it's, you know, it's like it's my thing. It's being out. So I just find it so soothing when I listen to a video, like at night. I'll lie down, I prop my phone up, I set my phone up for the timer to automatically switch the phone off after 30 minutes, and I lie and watch. So I usually catch about 15 minutes of everybody's video, and then I fall asleep. So I'm kind of watching everybody's in small doses, and it's just, well, it's perfect. It's great for getting my brain to sleep. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just that kind of, I used to love falling asleep on the sofa while my parents talked, and, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's that. I don't know. Maybe it's that, and maybe it's not. I don't know. But anyway, thanks, Kim. Kim. So, I don't know why I sang your name. Where are we? Thanks. It's done. Check out the video. It's subbing to all right now. Lol, if she eats all that mince pie, she won't fit into that jumpsuit for long. That's very true, Maureen. She won't. I had 3 mince pies last night. I definitely won't fit into that jumpsuit. Nobody would want to see me in that jumpsuit now. Nobody wants to see me in a jumpsuit anyway, but like definitely not now. So sorry, my brain's now off on a tangent. Where are we? It's surprising how yeah, I'd say it's. I was thinking, like, what's that? Yeah, it is surprising. I mean, like, you know, I think 70 miles is a long way. But if maybe it's on a Saturday after Fat Club, I wouldn't have said I'm going to go drive 70 miles. But like, you're right, when it's all like little things and it adds up. It's like it is surprising. And it's surprising how much fuel you use as well. So. And fuel is so expensive in the UK. I mean, like, if you're not in the UK, it might not be as expensive for you, but it's definitely expensive for us. So for us, it's, well, I use diesel. So diesel is currently £1.46.9 a litre. So, and I don't know how many gallons that is. Alexa, how many gallons is a litre?
1 litre is about 0.22 imperial gallons.
So 0.22 imperial gallons. So is a litre. So you can kind of give it a bit of a comparison. So there we go. So that's that. Cut that out. Where are we? Jumpsuit. Love it. No one. Oh, no one ever sings your name. Well, here I am. I am here to do the singing for you. Let's put some other lights on as well. I agree. Craft videos. They are relaxing. I mean, you know, people. I think people might take offence if I say, you know, I fall asleep to their videos. It's not because it's boring. In fact, a boring video is very hard to fall asleep to. Well, for me it is anyway. But if I'm really stimulated by it, or especially if someone's voice is lovely, you know, it's that soothing thing. There's a couple of men that I can fall asleep to. Brian's voice is one of those ones that I can fall asleep to when I watch his videos. So falling asleep is a good thing. But it tends to be mostly women that I fall asleep to. But it's usually the softer voices that I like. So Kim, I'm really sorry, you know, if you don't take offence, but, you know, you're very soothing and you help me fall asleep. So it's like being read to. I love being read to. Oh. So I'm just cutting out a couple of pound coins because you never know when you might need a couple of pounds. So, not in weight, obviously. I don't want any more weight, thanks. So these are commemorative coins for the Queen's Jubilee. What is it? She's 75 years. She's been on the throne this year. 75 years. Oh, 70 years. It's the, what is it? Platinum Jubilee. 70 years. Wow. It's like inconceivable. And then I also suddenly think, I can't believe that we're still a monarchy. I mean, it sounds like, you know, it's like a Disney film, isn't it? Like, you know, when they say, like, you know, the Queen ruled over the land. It's like, it sounds almost Disney, but like she doesn't rule over our land, actually. So we have I don't know what it's called, or something, democratic monarchy. Anyway, it tends to be run by the politicians, and she just kind of like says, yeah, no, whatever, don't care. Bring me more tea, I don't care. Anyway, shouldn't say that. I mean, I don't know her. I mean, me and Liz aren't like that or anything. What am I looking at now? Where is it in the chart? I don't know where is. Yep, I agree. I fall asleep to craft videos every night. Oh, see, we're in like this, like, you know, crafty collective, aren't we? That we all fall asleep to a craft video. Worcester also falls asleep to a craft video. I mean, why have you come that side? That is here. Come on then. Come on. Come and show your paws. Come and show your nicely cut nails. Come on. Come on. Come on. Up. 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 Let's show the paws. See if we can get them in there. Look at my nails, everyone. Look how beautiful they are. They're as nice as Daddy's now. Yes, aren't they? They're beautiful. They're beautiful. You're a good boy. You're stinky, but you're a good boy. So anyway, see, so he's shown his nails off. He hasn't had his painted, so maybe. No, he hasn't. He's got one black nail on his back leg, and it always looks like it's been painted. So maybe I should do one black toenail to, like, honour Worcester. So he's gone off now. He's, I think, growling at something. A squirrel, maybe. A squirrel on the There's a squirrel that keeps running across the what is it? The telegraph pole, and he doesn't like it. It's like, although he's not afraid of squirrels. I don't think he's afraid of squirrels. But yeah, it's like almost taunts him. I can see it. I can see it like almost going, "Nyeh, nyeh, 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 nyeh." Are you not happy? What's up with you? We come that side now. Blimey, make up your mind, sunshine. I nearly cut my throat in half then. Good boy. Off you go. Go and sort Mr. Squirrel out. Squirrel. Or Mrs. Squirrel. It might be Mrs. Squirrel. I don't know. Or it might be non-gender. So, non-binary, sorry. It might be them squirrel. So, them squirrels, those darn squirrels. Squirrel. So where are we? Sorry. No idea what I'm talking about. Does anybody have any idea what I'm talking about? No, probably not. Yeah, I fall asleep. I help you sleep. You sing to me. It's all good. Okay, cool. That's bright. That's fine then. We've got a deal. You help me sleep, and I'll sing to you. So, oh, Leah, yes, it is terrible that you're having a cigarette break. You need to give up. It's honestly, you'd have so much more money for crafting. So I gave up. I think that's where all my wealth went from when I gave up smoking. It's all gone into my craft room. So my wealth will be counted in reams. Not in pounds, it'll be in reams of paper. Ah, dear. People will be terribly upset when they're reading my will out and like I've left like 2 reams of paper to somebody. Oh, I want to do it now. I need to put that in my will. I bequeath 2 reams of paper to my estranged cousin. Ah, dear. Maybe it's just me. It makes me laugh, so that's all that matters, isn't it? So, yeah, fall asleep. Hi, Worcester. Yeah, well, good old Worcester. We all love Worcester, don't we? I fall asleep to crime videos. Haha. Think sometimes something's wrong with me. I don't know. I'm not judging you. Fall asleep. I'm not sure how to cut this one out. I think I'm just going to cut that out because obviously you can't cut all the... This is from my old Slimming World magazine, so... I'll cut all of that out first. It's an old Slimming World book because they've updated the whole thing, and so like we've been issued new books now, so I can cut this one up. But I really like this. I love a dandelion clock. So, although I don't like the bits that come off them because like I have a pollen allergy and it's just it's not great, is it? So I can't cut round all of these little bits, so I'm kind of just going to do that kind of wavy thing, like it looks like you've actually tried. And then go around that bit. It's the bit where I love the bit where I love the fact that it looks like you've tried. When I heard somebody else said that in a video, and it made me laugh. Like, just give it a bit of a wavy thing. It looks like the end you've tried. So yeah, that's fine. Anyway, laughing at my own jokes and myself. So anyway, what am I doing? What was I talking about? Blah blah blah. Okay. I'm happy if someone left me craft stuff. Okay, good. All right. So I'll put you down for 2 reams of paper then, Leah. Is that all right? 2 reams of paper and a glue stick. So Well, yeah. I'll give you a name to my hobby in case anything should happen. It might be under suspicious circumstances, though, Kim. If like you give the name and then suddenly something happens, like to you, we'd all be a bit like, hang on a minute. Hopefully, your partners are very supportive of you, even if they think you're a bit crazy. Because, being a bit crazy is absolutely fine. Nobody's ever considered me sane. So, ba, ba, ba. I was thinking the other day how someone will feel clearing out my craft room after I die. I'm wondering what on earth I was thinking. I think that too, and the thing is, for me, Joe, is I don't have any close relatives that really know me very well. So whoever gets the poor unfortunate task of clearing out, I mean, it might be Brian. If I pop my clogs before him, then that's fine. But whoever has to clear out after me, if Brian isn't the one, then yeah, they'll be like, what? Why's he got a brick for? Why's he got a brick wrapped up? What on earth is? Why has he got 72 packets of playing cards? Why has he got a whole host of napkins with one used out of each packet? What? Maybe I should leave instructions in my will to say you need to watch these videos first before you clear out my craft room, so you know the worth and the value. Because otherwise people will just chuck out books and things, and it could actually be worth money. The Edith Holden the Edith Holden Diary of an Edwardian. I was going to say crafter, but wasn't a Diary of an Edwardian crafter, was she? She was Diary of an Edwardian lady. They're worth a bit of money these days because they're out of print. I've got one under my desk actually. I've got 2 copies now that are uncut. I've got 1 copy that's cut up and 2 copies that are uncut. And these, so I've got these when I've got them for a bargain. It's usually from somebody on eBay that doesn't know what they're selling. But some of them, £12, £25. I've seen this selling for 70 quid before. So, but somebody will come along and just chuck that out. So, but their loss. They're going to chuck away my fortune. My invested fortune in paper. I have shares in paper, so I don't know whether I should cut the thing out. This I quite liked the seam, you see, and I thought about shaping this up. Then I'd lose some of that. I'll see what I do when I put it in the book. So that was the other thing is I was going to have a look through this book and see if there was anything in here. Oh, sorry, well I'll just bend over. And this one as well. So it was this is an arty kind of book, and I just thought if there's anything in here I might cut out. Quite like that clock face, to be fair. I might cut that out. And I have been through here once before, but I wasn't really looking for the stuff that I'm looking for now. But this is I think this is 2007 or something like that. 2009. It's Creative Review from 2009. So I thought I might quite like some of those. Oh, I might, yeah. So this book came from scrap, so it's got a lot of typography in it. So company. Okay. What? Thanks. Okay. Let's just catch up on some chat. Learning how to crime in my sleep. Yeah, well, hopefully you don't learn a lot about crime in your sleep. Okay. Deals off. if you have anything to do with my demise from your crime dreams. Dave, I know where you live, remember. Okay. I'm scared now. Oh, not gonna lie, I have very... Okay, that's fine. I have very messed up dreams as well. So, sometimes they're a bit like weird. I like that. You know, if I like it, I'm going to keep it. This was the whole point of this book. If there were things that, if I liked it, I was going to keep it, and I didn't have to explain it. I quite like that as well. I'm going to keep that. That looks like... I'm sure that image was on Aztec Camera. One of their albums. And I don't know whether anybody remembers Aztec Camera. Leah definitely won't. But some of the more mature people in the room may remember Aztec Camera. Where the air is still, a baby being born to the overkill. Stop now, what people say. Anyway, I don't know whether that's exactly the words, but that's the tune. Well, I wouldn't say it was a tune when I sing it. It's not necessarily a tune, is it? When you look at people's mobile phones back from 2009, like, you know, look how tiny that phone is. And we went through a few decades of making things a lot smaller, and now, like, a bigger is better. So, like, you know, when you pull out something that looks like a laptop from your pocket, and then you unfold it all. So, well, anyway. Sorry, that's now in my head. Oh, what the heck is that? It's like Leah's been in the room. Crime thing. Crimey. It's all gone all crimey. So, oh, just flung something over there. I don't know. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. It's all falling off now. It's all going a bit Pete Tong. Oh, there was this book as well I was going to have a look through. 60s cars. You see, I love old cars, but look at that. That's fab. I'm definitely going to have that. Cars we loved in the 60s. I like that image as well. I like that little thing down the bottom, that, like, swatch of something. I don't know what it's called. Fab. I'm going to have that. Might actually go in a junk journal, so... I like it, but it's not, like, special, is it? Right, okay. Sorry, I'm singing the same song. Does anybody else know another Aztec Camera song I can sing? Oh, I messed up dreams. Yes, I remember them. I saw them in concert. Did you? Dawn, have you seen Aztec Camera in concert? What were they like? Were they any good? I loved them when I was younger. But I never got to, I didn't go to a lot of concerts because they were too overwhelming for me. So I used the ones that I did watch. I watched from the gallery because I dated some. I think I've told you I dated somebody that was a lighting technician that worked at the NEC. Well, he worked all over the place, but like he used to work at the NEC sometimes. And I've watched a lot of concerts from up in the lighting, you know, gangtree stuff. Because I couldn't be in the crowds. So, anyway, I have to go now. Having brunch with my hubby. Okay, bye, Kim. It was lovely to see you. Thank you for checking in with us. We'll finish watching later. I have you and Brian on my list for some new Happy Mail. No, Kim, you've already given us Happy Mail. I mean, like, I'm obviously not going to say no. I'm not saying no, because you'd like to send some really great stuff. But, you know, that's so kind of you. Thank you. Check my studio and let me know if there is something in particular. Yeah, I remember Aztec camera, the good old 80s, yeah. And add to the envy now. Can add to the envy now, yeah. Okay. Think you're singing somewhere in my heart. Well, I'm trying to say, Joe, I think you're singing something. I'm not quite sure what it is. It might be somewhere in my heart. But it's all like sounds like you're screaming at dolphins. Is that what you mean? Is that what you're trying to say? No, I'm only joking. Yes, they were good. And, well, other songs, well, no, is Oblivious. I don't know how Oblivious goes, and I can't get Thingy to tell me because obviously I don't have a commercial license. So, what are you joining in? That's not how it goes. Somewhere in the city where the air is still, a baby being born to the overkill. What now, Worcester? What do you want? Have you seen a squirrel on the telegraph pole? He's not a fan of my singing either, but like he's kind of just used to it, aren't you? Yeah, you're tone deaf anyway, so he can't sing, so he can make no. Don't keep putting your wet nose on my wrist. Well, how would you like it? You're very soft today. What's wrong? What have you been doing? Very soft. You're not molting, are you? You're not getting ready for the summer. Not another period where I've like everything I wear has got hair on it. Everything I wear with hair. Everything I wear with hair. Look, like, wouldn't you love a motorway that looked like that these days? Like, it's like just doesn't happen. They don't look like that. Not like that, obviously. You don't want that to happen. The bull ring. That's Birmingham. Birmingham. It's in Birmingham. Why is she sat in a boot? Why? Or a trunk if you're in America. I don't know what you call it. What do you call it in Australia? Is it a boot or a trunk? Or something different? But why is she sat in the boot? You know, that's just a bit odd, isn't it? Or is she just showing off? Is she showing off how big the boot is? It's so big you can get a person in a deck chair in it. You can't close the lid, but like then that's kidnap. So these cars are fab. I've got like some good ideas for some of these, but like there are some that I particularly like. I like the ones that are a face on. That looks like the one in Harry Potter, actually. So Harry Potter. Dobby is free. Oh, okay. Radio Rescue. Sorry, I'm kind of like transfixed by this book now. I wonder how much the. Oh, does it say how much? Oh, you can't see how much the fuel was then. No, I can't see. I bet it was. Oh no. The motorist jet juice was 6 pence. Oh no, it's 6 pence less for its premium per gallon, and three pence less for its standard. I don't know how much that was. Oh right, okay. Oh, I thought it was going to tell me how much fuel was then. Castrol GTX. There's some quite interesting adverts, aren't there? Da, 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 da. I don't know. I need to know what the Oblivion one is now, but I can't play it to you. Sorry. Ba 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 da ba. I'll keep singing that flaming song. Aztec camera. A-Z-E. I can't even spell Aztec camera now. See, A-Z-E-T-E-C, Aztec camera. Aztec, oh, there you go, see? So, oh, no, not that. Oh, we can't see the album cover, can you? That's what that picture reminded me of. I can't remember where the picture is now, but that's what that picture reminded me of. See? Thought I'd seen it. Oblivious. You can't play it that loud because, like, they can hear you. And I can't turn it that. I've turned it so far down I can't actually hear it myself. So. Oh, that's definitely something I can't sing. It's too high for me. I have their album. There's somewhere. Oh, Love. I liked that. Yeah, Love. It was called Love. There were quite a few. How Men Are, Deep, Wide and Tall. Everyone is a Number One. More Than a Law. Somewhere in My Heart. Working in a Gold Mine. One and One. Paradise. Killamount Street. Deep, Wide and Tall. Oh, that's another. Bad Education. I loved that album. Stop playing, haven't you? Have you? Pause. Yeah, stop now. Anyway, sorry, I was just having to have a listen. So, yeah, welcome to Dave FM. So, I've definitely got a face for radio. I don't know if I've got a voice for radio. So, thinking somewhere in my heart. Yes, there was. Oh, right, okay. Bye for now. So, bye, Kim. I think I've missed you, Kim, but like, bye. I'll hopefully see you soon, and I'll definitely come and watch your video-y, your craft room makeover. I don't know. Did I ever post my craft room makeover? Oh, Dave, get your words out. Craft room makeover. One where I was going to piece all the bits together of it, the way it was all sped up. Did I do that? I think I did do that one. I didn't do the one for my kitchen though. I've got some videos of when we were doing the kitchen, so might post those at some point. Oh, and I've got another video that I need to post that was filmed before this one, which will be posted after this one. So like the sequence of events won't seem right. So sorry. Yeah. So anyway. I mean, look at a car like that. You know, like now you're kind of like surrounded, like you're being hugged by a dashboard. Well, I say hugged, you're more like being kidnapped by the dashboard. They're that. I feel a bit enclosed in some modern cars. Wow, look at that. That'd be hard to park on my street. I can hardly get my car in. Oh, I like that. Maybe I'm in a midlife crisis. Yeah, when I was looking for cars with this friend of mine, I was a bit like, oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that. Oh, I'd like that. But you know, I'm not looking for me, so no, I won't cut that out. I won't take that out. I mean, it's like I love the adverts. You know, like and they're a bit like, I mean, they're very sexist. Obviously, there's a lot of women draped over a bonnet of a car. Wow, look at that tiny Ford. What is that? What kind of Ford is that? I don't know. I can't read what that is. Commuter. It's that's what it's called apparently. The Queen. That's Queenie. Old Queenie in her car. I remember when police cars looked like that. Alas, I remember when a lot of cars looked like this. So that's quite funky, isn't it? So, but what on earth is that? Why has she got a beehive in the boot? Looks like a honeycomb from a beehive. Fast track bindings, circuit boards, Bosch fuel. Oh, a circuit board for the Bosch Bosch fuel injection. Bosch fuel injection. Yeah. Anyway, Bosch don't make cars. Oh, I see. Look, it says at the top there what they are. You're probably all screaming at the camera for that. Oh dear, those were the days, weren't they? A sunbeam. My uncle had a sunbeam. A Vauxhall Vector as well. Victor. I'm sure we had a Vauxhall Vector. No, neighbours had a Vauxhall Vector, but that's a Vauxhall Victor. So, rather than a Vector. Look at the size of the engine there. It's when you can actually get in and find the battery. These days, you have to take the whole of the engine out in order to get to the battery these days. So, and anybody that's ever tried to replace their headlights in their own vehicle, honestly, you have to have like arms that bend in joints that I don't have. So anyway, we've had a nice look. We've had a bit of a trip down memory lane. So anyway, get on with it, Dave. I need to cut some things out. Shall I cut my awards out? My 2 stone. So this is my giant one because I'm like, there's say for those people that were in doubt about me winning the Mr. Sleek, there's my certificate. And obviously not very well looked after. And here are the photos of the befores, what I used to look like. And I was very pink, obviously. No, it's because the colour was running out the printer. But yeah, that's how I looked before. So that's why I've got Brian's certificate. I've got 2 of Brian's certificates in here. I'll go through that later. Let's cut these out. Cut these out and get on with it, Dave. Get on with it. Where are my scissors? There they are. Oh, nearly dropped them and stabbed myself. Harpooning yourself on live on TV. So, I can't remember. What was I saying? Oh, the other car that we had, cars that I remember from my childhood were, the first car that we had was, because my parents didn't pass their test until late. They were in their in their mid-40s when they passed their test. So my dad passed his first after his 14th attempt. And he was always a very nervous driver, and I never felt very comfortable in the car with my dad. But my mum passed not long after him, and she passed first time. So she started learning to drive a lot later than him. So, and she absolutely loved driving, and I loved being in the car with my mum. And she's the person that gave me the confidence that I have now as a driver. Now, I didn't pass till late either, so I passed while I was in my 40s. Maybe it's a family thing. So as a child, I remember having what did we have? We had a Hillman Minx first, and that was because that was from my uncle. He was getting rid of his, my dad's brother. And so we had that. And then we had a, what was it? An Allegro, an Austin Allegro. So, it was blue with a vinyl roof. Oh, the Hillman Minx had like red plastic kind of seats, which got terribly hot in the sun. And then as children, we had to sit on them with like our shorts on and our naked legs, and have our legs like, we'd have to have them surgically removed from the seat after a long drive. And then, so then we had the Allegro, and that had velour seats in it. Apparently they got a really bad crash record. Luckily we never crashed. Oh, somebody crashed into the back of us once, while I was getting out of the car to go to college. And then what did we have? Then we had a Ford Escort. We had a bright red Ford Escort, and that was lovely. And then they had a white, well, it was a creamy coloured Ford Escort, a newer version, and that was nice, but it was brown interior. And I've never not been a fan of white or cream cars anyway. So then, what else did we have? Oh, and then after that, they had a, what is it? A Peugeot 306, I think it was. And then they had that until my dad passed away, and then my mum had a Deo Matiz, and then she then changed it to like the Deo had got bought out, and it was by Chrysler, so she then had a yellow. So the first one she had was an orange Deo Matiz, and then she had a Chrysler Matiz, and that was bright yellow. So, and that's what she's got now. That's still what she's got. Like, she's got like bright yellow like that, Matiz. So yeah, so that's what she had. And then my car history, because I've only recently, I say recently, I've only been driving for 9 years now. I mean, that's gone quickly. But I had, my first car was a Renault Megane called Meg, and I loved her. And then I ended up with the car that was bought for my husband's driving school, which is the one I own now. So after we split up, that's what I ended up with. And that is a Kia Rio, 2012 Kia Rio. So it's a nice car. It served me well, and I'm happy. So, and his name's Bruce. So, okay, sorry, I was saying, Dave FM. I have seen the Speedy craft room makeover you did. Okay, cool. Okay, that's mine, isn't it? Not Kim's. Yeah, good. So I thought I'd posted it, but yeah. Lol, I remember those police cars. We used to call them. Yeah, we used to call them a jam sandwich as well. Yes, yes, Maureen. Yes, we used to call it a jam sandwich. Yeah, because was that? I think that was because they used to have a blue, a red, and then a blue stripe down the side, and so it looked like there was jam in the middle of it. Or was it just because it had a red stripe down it, it was white down the other side? I don't remember specifically the livery on them, but I do remember we used to call them a jam sandwich. I can remember having first car I can remember my dad driving was an Austin 7. I don't know what an Austin 7 looks like. Maybe it's in this book. And my first car was a Dolomite. Oh, Dolomite! I think I quite like the look of Dolomite. I think they look quite futuristic, don't they, Dolomites? Well, for their time. My husband's car was bright blue Mini, which was hilarious because he was 6'3". How on earth do you get a 6'3" fella in a Mini? I used to be. I'm not surprised. What car do you have now, Dave? Yeah, so I still have my my Bruce. I still have Bruce, my black Kia Rio. I love Bruce. He's very reliable. So he's had to have a bit of work done because he's aging now. But like, you know, we all have to have a bit of work done, don't we? Every now and again. Maureen, what did your husband's head touch the thing in the car? Yeah, I would have thought so at 6'3". Went to my prom in a Chrysler Crossfire sports car. I don't know what a Crossfire looks like. I kind of think they look sporty. Well, they would be. They're a sports car. Yeah, his head touched the roof and his knees were either side of the steering wheel. white on the top, white on the top and bottom, and a red stripe in the middle. Yeah, okay, I do remember it now. I can picture it. But yeah, jam sandwich. It's funny how, like, you know, I thought that might have been, you know, just a local thing, you know, like, you know, a colloquialism, but like obviously it was other people in other areas called it the same thing. So, white, yeah. Austin 7 was like a gangster car. I really want to see what an Austin 7 looks like. Hello, Brian. Hi, Brain. So Brain's here. Yeah, we're just talking about cars, Brian. So, I know that Brian used to drive a purple Micra, and the reason he bought it was because it was purple. No, for no other reason, not because it was like really reliable or anything like that. Nope. So apparently, so that's what he used to drive when he lived in Ireland. So yes. So well, no, I have driven I was dating someone who had a Triumph Acclaim, and Triumph Acclaims are so funny because they look like how a child draws a car. You know, when like they draw a car and it's like straight at the front, it goes sloped up for a windscreen, straight over the top, sloped at the back and straight at the back, and then like down and then two wheels. They look exactly like a child's drawn them. In fact, I think they might have been drawn in the conceptual stage by a child. But they were lovely to drive. I absolutely loved the car, but you know, and I think it's because it was a Triumph as well. I've never been able to afford to buy you know, the Triumph made a lot of sports cars, didn't they? So what was it? TR7 they were known for. Sorry, I'm trying to talk over Worcester, who is determined that he's going to, like, you know, hog the conversation. So. That's what I can hear. Worcester growling at somebody. It must be a dog on the street now because he's too vocal. He's saying, "Get off my land! Get off my land!" So, he's going to come and tell me now. Yeah, I can hear him. He's getting closer. Oh, Squeaky. Mr. Squeaky. Squeaky McSqueaks, what do you want? Squeaky McSqueakster. Hello. What do you want? What do you want to tell them? Tell them. What are you making that silly noise for? What are you making the silly noise for? Did you hear him go? So he did it right into my microphone. So, oh, now what have you knocked over? What have you knocked over? Oh dear, clumsy boy. So, yeah. So, what was it? Brain, hi brain. I don't know why I ever imagined you would drive a Kia Rio. I don't know what I imagined really. Love the Dolomite. It was a fab car. Have a Chevrolet Spark. Oh, it might actually. It wasn't. Yes, I think it's a Chevrolet that own. It's Chevrolet, isn't it? That own. Because yeah, the Spark is a bigger version. Well, is a bigger car than the Matiz, and my mum's got a Chevrolet Matiz. Is it Chevrolet that do a Matiz? I don't know. I'm sure it's Chevrolet. Yeah, I'm sure it's Chevrolet, not whatever I said before. I can't remember what it was. I thought it was. But anyway, that's what she has. It's a yellow one. What colour's your car, Maureen? So mine's black. I own a black car. Well, at the moment it's kind of grey-brown because it's filthy and needs a clean. So a bit like my dog, filthy and needs a clean. Although it doesn't need its toenails clipping like my dog did. So, yeah, same make as the Matiz. Yeah, cool. Yep, that's great. So that's what she drives, a Chevrolet. So, yes, it is. Silver grey. Oh, that sounds dead posh. Silver grey. But needs a wash. It sounds dead posh, but it needs a wash. I'm sure it's been said about me before. It sounds dead posh, but he needs a wash. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm delirious now. Sorry. I'm working, so dipping in and out. Okay. Well, you're working, so that's fine. I hope you charge your phone up, Brian, because I know what you like. Your phone's never charged. It usually the battery dies in it. So, especially if you're watching videos, it's a terrible way to drain your battery. How do people watch this? How do most of you watch? So, when you I mean, like I watch YouTube on my phone, on my tablet. I do a lot of watching on my smart TV these days. But how do you guys tune in? What are you watching on? Are you watching on a mobile device, or a laptop, or a PC? I don't know. PC always. I always think about the police. So like we call them PCs, don't we? So there you go. Brian drove a purple sparkly Micra. Micra, not micro. Loved it. Watch on my TV. Chat on my phone. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's a good way to do it, isn't it? Have your phone in hand and use that for the chat function. Because I can't chat on my TV. I can hardly use. Like you have to like type in the Netflix thing. I wish that keyboard on those things was in QWERTY, because that would make it so much easier to type in all the letters that you want, because all the letters that you need are mainly in the middle of the keyboard rather than scrolling to one end and back to the other end. And yeah, anyway, 21st century problems, I know. I watch on my tablet. My daughter's car hit a deer. Oh, she's got a Kia Rio wagon. I don't know what a Kia Rio wagon is. So the goth crafter, that is, I'm talking to. I'm not quite sure. Because like sometimes the models are the same, but they're called different things in different countries, aren't they? Because we have the Rios. I always wanted a Sportage. Not the Rio, sorry, the Kia Sportage is the one that I really wanted. And I've always wanted a Soul as well. I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I've got craft, but I'm not a crafter. Oh no, I am a crafter. I don't know how that song goes, but like, I often think it's funny. I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier. Anyway, don't go off on a tangent, Dave, because your brain's like going to be doing this all day otherwise. What else we got? Purple Sparkly, watched on my TV, I watch on my tablet. I watch on my tablet right now. Sometimes my phone, tablet. I watch on a tablet too. Watching on my iPad while crafting, working next to on my next journal. Oh, what's your journal? What's your journal, Joe? What's your journal, Joe? Wagon is longer, skinnier version of a Kia Rio. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to have a look at this. It's like a baby station wagon. We have two versions of the Rio: a regular boot and hatchback. Hers is a hatchback. Oh, yeah, I much prefer a hatchback than a booted vehicle. I mean, I personally think booted vehicles are very old-fashioned looking, so, and they're not very practical. I mean, like, the amount of things you can get in a hatchback. So anyway, just my preferences, exerting my opinion here on my own channel. How dare I? So what were you thinking, Dave? So yeah, I do like a Rio. I like a Kia, sorry. I love my Kia, especially because it gave me a 7-year warranty or 150,000 miles, which is fantastic. That is a fantastic warranty. Although I am out of that now. I've done 227,000 miles in my 2012 vehicle. That's because I do a lot of driving. So, and also it used to be a driving instruction vehicle prior to me using it. I've always owned it. Well, I've co-owned it when I was with my husband, but then now I own it outright, and it's fully bought and paid for, and I'm not paying anything out a month for it. And until such time as I'm in a better financial situation, it's going to be my car. I can't do anything about it. So, yeah, I like that band. Okay, so I'm doing a Victorian Gothic style. Oh, you can. Oh, I can't. I don't want to give anything away, but Brian is doing a fantastic journal at the moment. Oh my gosh, that it's got like a church window. I'd say I can't give anything away, but I've just given a load away. It's got a church window that I cut out with a Cricut, and an owl, and honestly, it's fantastic. You wait until you see that. So, ba 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 ba. Hi Joe. All right, okay. Sorry, I'm just singing what's in the feed. Always wanted a Mitsubishi Warrior in black. One day, lol. Now I need to know what a Mitsubishi Warrior is. So hang on, I need to look these things up. So I need to write these down because like this chat disappears after I close this. So like I need to write these down. I want to see what people drive. So or want. So we've got a Rio. No, not a Rio. Sorry, Kia. A Kia. What was it? A Kia wagon. What's a goth crafter? Where did you say that? Watching my tablets. Watching my do. Watching my what's its. My God, I can't remember where it was. Where are you? Where did you say? Da, da, da. I can't see my door. Oh, Kia Rio wagon. R-I-O wagon. It's weird that it's called a Rio. A Kia Rio wagon. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Where are you? Sorry, just bear with me while I'm just like going through this fit. I just want to see Chevrolet Spark. I think I know what a Spark looks like. R-O-R-O-L-E-T Spark. I love looking at cars. I've always thought I'd love to be able to review cars. I love driving and I love looking at cars. Mitsubishi Warrior. I quite fancy having, and perhaps I'm definitely having a midlife crisis if I say this out loud. I quite fancy having a Mazda 7, is it? A Mazda 6 or a 3 or a 4? I don't know. I know what it looks like. It's a sports car, so, but it's too low for me. I'd never get in it. Mitsubishi. It's not easy to spell, is it? Mitsubishi Warrior. Mitsubishi Warrior. Hang on. Don't you throw yourself on the floor. You're not too young to die. Sorry, the journal just made a jump for it. And Austin 7. Yep, Austin 7. I drive a 2009 Sicon. A Sicon? I don't even know what that is. 2009 SCI. Is it called Psycon? Oh, XD. It's not called XD lol, is it? Well, Leah, if I imagined you in any vehicle, it would only be a Mini with a Union Jack on the top, because that's just, it's just you, isn't it? Austin 7, yeah, nice. Chrysler Crossfire, my prom car, Chrysler Crossfire. Her, no, it's not her. It's Kurt YS. TLER Crossfire. Why do I do it? Kurt. It's not Kurt. Because I'm obsessed with London stuff. So Union Jack. Oh, a minute, yeah. I could decoupage you a one on the top. BMW 3, my brother's first car. Oh, I know what a BMW X3 is. We have turned into Top Gear. Boring Vauxhall Corsa. It's not boring, is it? I like a Vauxhall Corsa. They're nippy. I'm not cutting that out. I think I might just cut it straight. Might use a trimmer for that, because otherwise, if I try and cut it straight, it'll be worse than it was. So I used to like Top Gear the way it used to be when they actually reviewed cars. I'm not so much of a fan of like them just like throwing things. I haven't seen it since they got rid of the other team, but like they used to like just crash cars and drown them and all sorts of things. Sorry, I've just put that down. It was like an avalanche had just occurred. Oh, I didn't. Of my son, butterflies when you pray. Oh, well, yeah, one of the. Oh, I remember. Oh, butterflies. Love is like a butterfly, as soft and gentle as a sigh. The multicolored moods of love are like its satin wings. Love makes us feel so strange inside. It flutters like soft wings in flight. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. Scarred for life now. I loved that series, Butterflies, and I loved Wendy Craig. I had a bit of a crush on Wendy Craig as a child. I don't know why, especially considering the way I turned out. So, I think it was her. I think I felt sorry for her. I felt really bad because like her family were really not very nice, were they, to her? So they used her. So, but anyway, yeah. So I loved Butterflies. Sorry for the singing, by the way. Oh dear, I've broken Dave. Yeah, you have indeed. It's your fault, Maureen. I am blaming you. So, although let's face it, like I started with a bit cracked to start with, so like breaking me wasn't very hard. Breaking up is hard to do, do. Oh, what have you come back for? What? To you too. I know. I can't keep like I'm doing a live. These people are watching me. They're not here for you. Let's come on, everyone. Let's go and see what he's looking at out the window. That's what he wants us to do. He wants to go. He wants us to see that he's upset by that dog that's walking past, or the squirrel that's on the. I was going to say goalpost, but it's not. Telegraph. That's it. Telegraph pole. I don't know why they're called telegraph poles still, because we don't use telegraph. Let's face it, we don't use. They need to be called mixed media poles, or media poles at least, because they're not even telephone poles anymore. They carry TV and all sorts of things. Anyway, shut up, Dave. Get on with it. The lyrics that I keep in my head, I know they're not always kept in my head, though, are they, Joe? It'd be so much nicer if I kept them in my head, but I don't. I don't know if to cut this out as a whole thing or cut the bits out. Cut me bits out. That could go horribly wrong, couldn't it? There you go. Cut it out. Oh, it's there. It's there. When I said about that, it's there. It's there. There. Where? There. What? Where's my phone gone now? Uh-oh. I've just put it underneath all that pile of rubbish. That's a recipe for disaster, isn't it? I'll go in the bin. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. So look, there you go. That's the. Oh no! Now that's the wrong. Well, right. Don't play that. Please don't play it. I just want you to show it there. That is what that reminded me of. So it's not like a completely terrible leap of faith, is it? So. Lyrics you keep in your head. I'm here for Worcester too. I love a bit of Worcester. I love a bit of Worcester too. Worcester should do a craft video. I don't know what it'd do. It'd have to have a squirrel in it, and then it'd never get on with it because it'd go squirrel. So. I think my dog has a crush on Worcester. She keeps looking at the TV when she hears him. She's not bothered by the TV normally. Oh, what have you got, Maureen? I don't know whether do we know? Have you said before what you've got? What sort of doggy is your, and what's she called? I'll tell Worcester to give her a shout out. See if she recognises her own name on, and her own name in dog on TV. So, what was I going to say? Well, so, Worcester should do craft. No, it's definitely not doing a craft video. Definitely not. That's a recipe for disaster and a mess that I do not want to clean up after. So, I put my phone in the bin before. Also been in a tub of masonry paint. Oh, it's still alive. Wow, that's good. That's a robust phone. The good thing I do like about my phone, I will have to say, is where is it now? Because my watch is attached to it. If I don't know where it is, I can do this. And it pings, so I can do that, get that on my watch, and then it'll ping, and I keep pinging it until I find it. So, and I could do with that on everything. So on my remote control, my car keys, my wallet. Although I do put those all in the same place now, so I have a routine, so I know where they all are. Because honestly, I am terrible. If I put something down, I have no idea where I've put it from 1 minute to the next. I've got terrible memory, and I think. I mean, sometimes when I'm doing the videos, and like people say, "Oh, will you do X, Y, and Z?" and I completely forget about it. So that's why I've written those cars down, which I don't know where to put the thing. See, there you go. Put that there, Dave. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. It's a lovely, pretty song, that. It's a pretty song, isn't it? You kind of think of candlewick bedspreads when you hear that. I don't know why. Perhaps it's the same era. Does anybody remember having candlewick bedspread? We used to pick the candlewick off. So... and get told off for it, obviously. So, And I remember my sister setting light to hers, so like, there you go. When she was in her experimental stage, the rebellious child that she was. A Springer Spaniel, is it Zara she likes to be called? Does she prefer to be called Zara? She's a right diva princess, lol. But I love her to bits. Motorola, the god of all phones, haha, strong. Well, all of the phones that we use at work that I purchased for work, all 70 odd phones that I purchased for work, well, not all of them, because some people chose to have an iPhone, so did I. But all of the other ones are all Motorola's, so I do know that they are very robust. Do you know you can get covers for them? Yeah. Good one, Maureen. I like that. That yes, you can get covers rather than painting them with masonry paint. One of my cats has a crush on Dave. She sits on my lap when he's on and watches him with me. I think she likes his voice. Oh, meow, 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 meow. There you go. So I've just had a chat with your cat. So a chat with your cat. Worcester. Like, he won't come when like I want him to. Worcester, come on, come here. He thinks he's done something wrong now. He's got his head down. Come here. Come and say hello to Zara. Come on. Come and say hello to Zara. No, that's sniffing that book. You're not sniffing the book, and no, you don't need to sniff the scissors, and you don't need to sniff me either. So come and say hello to Zara. Oh, you've gone all shy now. Camera shy, have you? Gone all camera shy? Is it because you only do this? You only do a performance for money. Well, get paid in treats. Are you on commission? Funny boy. Daddy loves you though. Go on then, get down. Good boy. Sorry, he's gone a bit camera shy, so next time I'll get him to give a shout out to Zara. So I've lost something. Okay. Motor. Oh, hang on. One of my cats. Okay. So I have a proper workhorse of a phone. It's the Motorola. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Maureen. Getting the paint on the charging point, etc. The pain in the ass. I already had a case on it. Ha ha. Many moons ago, I had a Motorola, Leah. It was tiny silver clam phone. Did you have one of the Razor ones? The Motorola Razor? Loved those. Candlewick bedspread. Remember those on duvet quilts. Plenty of blankets weighted. I miss being weighted down by all of those blankets as a child. That was just fantastic. I loved being all like tucked in as well. My dad used to be the king of tucking in as well. He kind of tuck you in, so like you were lying in bed and he tuck it all in like down the side, so like you were like mummified. But I loved it. That's why I like when I'm having a bit of a meltdown. I like somebody to either lie on top of me or put pressure on me, or I think I could do with a weighted. Well, it needs to be like concrete, I think, to be fair. I really like to be squashed when I'm feeling a bit like that. So, but Worcester's good at lying on me when I'm having a bit of a crisis. So, yeah, when I'm dealing with dealing with a crisis, when I'm having a meltdown. So, and And then people see me when I'm doing stuff like this and then can't connect the two together, so. But, you know, I am what I am. I am my own special creation. I bang my own drum, some think it's noise, I think it's pretty. And so what if I love each sparkle and each spangle? So what? Oh no, why not try to see things from a different angle? Your life is a sham till you can say, I am what I am. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah. Yeah, and some of that. And there you go. That's it. That's as much as the singing goes. So, well, it is for now. You know what I'm like. I burst into song at any moment. I definitely should have been in a musical. You know, when they suddenly burst into song, they're buying the groceries and they suddenly start singing. Food, glorious food, hot sausage and custard, no, mustard, sorry, not custard, hot sausage and custard. While we're in the mood, cold jelly and custard, peas pudding and saveloy, something, something and something else, and food, glorious food, wonderful food, marvellous food. Glorious food. You're all talking about mobile phones, and I'm just having a bit of a sing. She loves it. She's just watching the screen. Yay! Nana had a candlelit bedspread on all her beds. She loves it. Okay. Now you have her full attention, nose at the screen. I hope she hasn't got her nose on the screen because, like, Worcester knows he's not a nose. Worcester knows he's not allowed to touch the screen with his nose because otherwise Dada goes, no, get away from the screen. Like, it takes me ages to clean the screen and then Brian will go and touch it. Like, he'll point at something and touch it. Anyway, a bit of OCD about the cleanliness of my screen. How long have I been going for? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've kept you for what? I can't. What? I can't. Oh, it's nearly 2 hours. Anyway. Let me finish doing these and then we'll go. So, but I'm having fun. I looked at that clock up there and it says it's 5:45, but like that clock's wrong because I still haven't changed it from the clock's changed. Ba ba ba. Do 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 do. I had a Razor. I loved it. I've never had an iPhone. Can't stand being tucked in. I need to be free. Yes. First phone was a Motorola clam phone. Like Star Trek communicator. I know. I always felt like I was in like the future when I had a clam phone. Like, you know, you could flick it up and have a chat with somebody. Although you couldn't do it like that at that time. You couldn't do speakerphone. But I had I still got it actually. I had a Nokia 7200, which was covered in fabric in a very stylized way. I loved that phone. That was a clam phone as well. Yeah, they didn't break much. Don't think about getting you unless it was free. Okay, yeah. Flip phones could hang up. Yeah, you could hang up with attitude. Yes, I loved being tucked in at bed, but was so tucked in it was difficult getting out for a week. That's the reason why you were tucked in, so you couldn't get out. Don't think. Okay, agreed. Yeah. Break as much. Agreed. No, Leah got free too. Oh, I have to have a leg out. I like being tucked in, but I do have to have a leg out. So, you know, like, I don't know what it is about, like, I get a bit warm, and I don't know how that regulates your heat, but just having one leg out of the bed just makes just like makes you feel a bit cooler, doesn't it? It's weird. Like to have a leg out, although sometimes I have an involuntary leg out because Worcester's like squeezed me, like toothpaste squeezed me until like I've slipped out from between the two covers, like from the mattress and the cover, because is a bit of a bed hogger, is our Worcester. Hey, my beautiful people. Hi, Glynis. Good to see you. Glad you're here. How you doing? Just trying to cut these out. Is that in the middle of there? I can't really tell. It's like the difference, the tonal difference between those two when you get it in the middle of here. You can't really see it. Food, glorious food. Hot sausage and mustard, while we're in the mood. Cold jelly and custard, peas, pudding and saveloy. Hey, my beautiful people. Yeah, I felt really cool with a snapshot phone. Got an iPhone now. Yeah, I've got an iPhone now. I've got an iPhone personal. I've had an iPhone since the second generation one came out, 2007, no, 2008 maybe, and I've never gone back. And I have an iPhone for work as well. So, mine was free when I got switched providers. That's what I got. No, she is a good girl. She doesn't touch the TV. Good. I'm pleased to hear it. She's, yeah. Zara can come and stay if she's not going to touch the TV. Great. Hi Glennis. Well, last night I was so cold and pulling up the duvet. I bashed myself in the... Oh no! I've done that before. When you're pulling up and it suddenly goes, poof, ow! Yeah, I've done that. I've done that, Joe. It's fine. How are you all? We're good, thanks. Well, I'm good anyway. Thanks, Glynis. Lol, Joe. I do that all the time. Pretty sure your feet are the second warmest part of your body. Also, feet regulate temperature of something. Not a professional. I just know loads of random stuff. Yeah, me too. I just didn't know that particular one, but I do now. It's like the Zoy list. You know, that I posted on my Facebook about Zoy lists because I've had a few Zoy lists hanging around. You know, anybody know what a Zoy list is? A Zoy list is someone who leaves nasty comments. I've had a few of them recently, by the way. I've had to delete them. I delete mine. I used to reply to them and, like, you know, kind of, you know, when they say critical things about my video, or they usually say something nasty about me being a fella and I shouldn't bother crafting because it's a woman's world and all that. So I just delete them now. I used to try and reply to them. Anyway, just telling you what a Zoy list is. Thanks for a lovely afternoon. See you all again next time. Take care, Dawn. See you soon. Think you're rightly the feet are thermostat of the body. Bye, Dawn. Bye, Dawn. Oh, dear, Joe. Yep, no, done that. Trying to stay positive. Bye, Dawn. I'm on Glennis. Glad to hear it. I'm on a TA. Okay. You are... What are you creating? Okay. So, so basically I'm just cutting out... So, Glynis, what we're doing is I'm just cutting out things that I like. So I've always... So I junk journal, but I've decided I'm going to also keep the things that I like as well. So I've got lots of pictures that I wouldn't necessarily put in a junk journal, but I really like. So I'm cutting those out and I'm putting them into, I've made this, which is a glue book, which has a big spine on it. And the book is a book I've always liked and wanted to use, and it's got a lenticular on the front. So the car kind of, I don't know whether you can see that moving, but when you get it, catch it in light, the car and the boat move. So it's got a lenticular on it, and I always wanted to do something with it. So, but I wouldn't use it in a junk journal. So this is what I've made. So I've made this out of a bit of Amazon packaging. So I've got a little thing here, and that's for putting all of these bits into until I decide where I'm going to stick them. So this is just going to be for me. This is not a, you know, a giveaway or anything like that. This is just going to be for me. And then we've got a little journaling card in the back here that's made out of a thing off an album cover. And then we've got like all of these random pages just out of magazines. Some of the ones that I've rescued because I like this, and some that are just, you know, there to fill up. And we've got some envelopes in here and that sort of thing. And so there's 3 signatures in here, all for me to kind of glue and stick things to. And then we've got this in the back, which is made with an album cover. So this is an old album cover with a pocket here. And then we've got a little tuck here, and then we've got a pocket here and a pocket here, and then we've got a little tuck here, and they're all made out. And then there's a bigger tuck at the back, and so we're cutting out stuff that I'm going to stick in here at some point, and until I stick them in there, they're going to go in the little pocket at the front. So that's what we're doing, Glynis. So it's kind of a bit of a different direction from what I normally do, but I'm gonna then one of my next videos is going to be showing you how I make the glue book, and you know, hopefully you might make one for yourself. I just want it to be a bit like, so some people call it glue book, some people call it an art book, some people call it a smash book, and like I said in my last video, I really don't give a book. So playing on words there. So I am just making something for me. So just something to stick my arty ideas in, or try things out. You know, when like you want to just try out a technique that, you know, using a bit of glue, but you don't really want to commit to doing it on camera or whatever. It's going to be for that. So I try it out in there, and then I can reference it and put on it, you know, this didn't work, I'll try this or whatever. So it's like my experimental journal. It's going to be, as well as being, you know, a bit of somewhere to put all of the lovely images that I like. Let's get rid of this rubbish, otherwise we're going to get in the right 2 and 8. I'm getting the right 2 and 8. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Okay, so where are we? Oh, hi Jamie. Love you more journals. Hi Jamie, I love you more journals. So good morning. How is everyone today? Doing really well. It's afternoon here. Well, it's 5 to 5 in the afternoon here. Jamie, hi Jamie, hi. I actually tried to make a signature for my first one. Don't laugh at me. Wow, Dave, creative. Of course I like it. I'm not laughing at you. Like, you've made a signature. Like, it took me. I've been a crafter for like a couple of decades before I even tried to make a signature. So, and it was terrible. So. But you know, I've learned. You learn more from your mistakes than you do from getting things right. So, I think my favourite pages of my glue book are my washi tape messy page. Make sure you give yourself one. They are fun. Oh, fab, Glynis. One step at a time. Awesome. That's awesome, Glynis. I wouldn't laugh at anyone for doing something for the first time. No, that's true. Neither would I. So the thing is, you're doing something for the first time. So you're doing something more than than somebody who hasn't even tried. So, sorry, I'm just trying to rearrange my feet. I'm getting a bit of pain in my feet at the minute. So, just jiggling on low now. Where I've rested my feet, it's pushing my chair away. I can feel myself rolling backwards. So, if I suddenly disappear off camera, you know why. So, just going to cut these last things out. So, what am I going to have for my tea? So, my evening meal, in case anybody doesn't know what tea is. But yeah, what am I going to have for my tea? What can I have? Oh, I know what I'm having. I'm having some camembert that was left over from Christmas. So it's a camembert, a full round camembert. I'm going to cook it in the oven, and I'm going to dip some nice toasted soldiers into it, because I've got some bread that needs using up. So, so I shall look forward to that. I just suddenly thought, I don't know what. Oh, the other reason I took it out of the fridge is because it's starting to make the fridge smell, because it smells of cheese. So it smells of typically French cheese. So it's a little bit whiffy, to say the least. Okay. I have made cover after cover, and yes, you guys are very helpful. Encourage me. Yeah, well, that's what we're here for. We're here for support. We are here for you. We've got your back, Glennis. Got you covered. So, that's what I like about my peeps, is you're all very supportive and encouraging, not just of each other, of myself as well. And you know, that's lovely. That's just the way I'd like my family to be. So you're like my crafty family. So I don't know why I like this. I think it's got that element of, I mean, it looks like an element, doesn't it? That's not what I meant. It's got that element of a bit of like that 50s kind of thing. That was like, they're really fascinated by like this kind of like shape. This like nuclear, like chemistry symbol shapes. So it looks very 50s. I remember my grandma had a coat hook that was like this, with like big, like round. Oh, and she had a magazine rack with it on. It was all like wire with like really big round coloured balls on the end of it. So, for want of a better word. Spheres. So, yeah, it is 50s. I'm sure it's 50s. It's kind of reminding me of. So, anyway, where are we? I made a comment. Yeah, Brian's at work. He wasn't supposed to be working today, but they asked him to go in, and he's the senior on duty today. So, I've just seen that. I can see that on here. So, okay, I love that. I have to have that stuck to my forehead, I think. So, good, Glennis. The first of many, I'm sure. Yep. I sounds yummy, Dave. Be around in a bit. Oh, cottage pie. I tell you what, if we have the cheese as a starter, can I come round for the cottage pie? Yes, I have. I love having normal. Oh, cottage pie. Gosh, I'm getting hungry now. Share what's in the cottage pie, please, Josephine. Oh, that's very sweet, Glennis. Love you too. Yes, Glennis and Tommy, we are all friends here. Yep, we are. Cottage pie. Well, depends. So, cottage pie for me is sliced potatoes on the top, and shepherd's pie has mashed potato on the top. But some people interchange those. So it's and it's got cottage pie has minced beef in it with onions and gravy, and then sliced potatoes on the top. Sometimes you put peas in there. That's what I do anyway. And then, but shepherd's pie is minced lamb with gravy and peas in there with mashed potato on the top, and then cooked, and so the potato goes crispy on the top. Anyway, that's depends what you how you do it. So yeah, shepherd's pie is lamb. Yeah, that's why it's a shepherd's pie, and that's why when people make, I always think when they make shepherd's pie and they make it with beef, I think, well, shepherds don't herd beef, don't herd cows, they herd lambs. So anyway, it's because I have a very literal mind, so I'm just shoving all my stuff in here. So the whole reason for cutting it out is so that I can stick it into this book. But what I'm going to do for the time being is I'm going to put it in here. Well, the bits that fit anyway. So some of the bits are a bit big. I'm going to put it in here, and then it's there for when I want to use it. Will she fit? Because she's right tall, isn't she? She's at the first cut. The first cut is the deepest. Yeah, she was the first cut of today. So, oh no, she's gone in. She's fine. Her legs are akimbo, but like, it's fine. Legs akimbo. It's like splitting your difference. Oh, Joe, you made me laugh. Put me mince pie in there and me unbreakable. Oh, look, I've broken it. The first cut is the deep. Oh, shut up, Dave. Shut up, Dave. Definitely need my merch to say that, don't I? Shut up, Dave. Shut up. You could all have a t-shirt with Shut Up Dave on it. Or a hoodie. I like a hoodie. I don't know whether everybody likes to wear a hoodie. So don't wear a hoodie and hang around outside shopping centres or malls. Mall. You call it a mall or a mall? A mall. Anyway, shopping places of shoppingness. Because you get moved on by the security. So she won't go in there because she's got. Oh, It's so gay. No, sorry, so gay can go in there. With a lampshade, she won't fit. So I'm calling this journal is going to be called Betty. And the reason it's going to be called Betty is in honour of Betty White. So, and that's what I'm going to call it. Oh, that's the other one that won't fit either. We can put that in there as well. So so I'm going to do a tutorial on this. Oh, there we go. Maureen, did you get my info? Okay, me very hungry. Shepherd's pie in the US is beef. Haha, we don't have many shepherds, I guess. Imposters. Yes, thank you, Glennis. No, true. Where we don't have lamb, so everything is beef. You don't have lamb? Bah! Bah! Humbug. I think I'm funny. Dave. Guess with hoodies. Obsessed with hoodies. Also one of those giant fluffy. I don't know what an oodie. An oodie? What's an oodie? Don't shut up, Dave. You wouldn't be you. No, that's true. I wouldn't be me. But I wouldn't be me if I didn't say shut up, Dave, either. So I'm sure we have lamb somewhere, but I'm not sure. I'm not but it's sure not something we see often. She's obviously been eating all my pies if she won't fit in the book. All the mince pies. Yes, she has. She won't fit in the book, so it's the mince pies that she's been having. And also, let's face it, she's been a bit of show off with sticking that on her head. So on her head. So anyway, never eaten lamb because we don't have it in stores here. Okay. I didn't know that. So that's it then. I'm not moving there because lamb is my favourite meat of all. It's probably the reason why I couldn't be a vegan or a vegetarian. So anyway, let's put this back in the back of here. So I'm going to show you how I make this in a video. And hopefully that'll go in there. And no, it won't. Guess what? It won't even go in there now. I don't know what I've done. I've done something. Let me use a ruler. I'll just sing to you while I sort it out. It goes all the way down, so why the hell doesn't that? It's just being a pain in the arm. Arm, by the way. Pain in the arm. There we go. Okay, so an hoodie is a massive, oversized, fluffy hoodie. I'll send you a pic to your messenger. Thanks, cool, thank you. I've never eaten lamb either. Hi, I'm from Yorktown, Virginia. Hi from Yorktown, Virginia. Hi, Deborah. Lamb mint sauce. Oh, lamb and mint sauce. Oh, mint sauce is just the best. Although, let's face it, I do have mint sauce on, other things. I love it on vegetables. Never had lamb either. Hi, Deborah. You're missing out. If you're a meat eater and you've never had lamb, you are missing out. It is my favourite. A lot of meat eaters say that it's their favourite. Hi, Deborah. You have to take. By the way, you have to take the outside off, the wool off when you eat them. And they're not like eating clouds. You have to peel them. I don't know why that's made me laugh. Oh dear. Oh, make me laugh and I can't read anything. I'm sure some places have lamb, but it's finally caught you live. Yeah. I think we need to send some sheep across the pond. Yeah, let's do it. Let's herd them all up. Tell Boris. We'll herd them all up. Well, don't send them all because, obviously, we don't want a shortage of lamb here. Because if we have a shortage of lamb here, I won't be able to. I mean, it's expensive as it is, but I love it too much. Please don't send them my lamb. I want my fair share of cloud. So, anyway, folks, not like armadillos. Yes. They're crunchy on the outside. Oh dear. Lamb is very moist, by the way. It's like that. Sorry, it's that word that nobody likes. That's maybe why nobody eats it, because it's moist. It's so, honestly, it's not like any other. There is no other meat that compares to lamb, in my opinion. So, anyway. Yes, Maureen is responsible. Every time I am broken, it's Maureen's fault. Okay, just if I'm ever I've lost it, it's probably down to Maureen. I think actually if we'd been at school together, Maureen, we wouldn't have got much done. We'd probably got told off a lot. So we wouldn't have been at the back swinging on the chairs and having a laugh. So it is better when it's moist. Absolutely, Joe. So, okay, so anyway, so this is the thing I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a tutorial on this. It might not be for everybody, but it's just, you know, I just think we miss out on so much because we make things and we have lots of images that we really like, and we like the, you know, it might be a nice Christmas card that you've had or whatever, and you wouldn't necessarily put it in your junk journaling or whatever. So have a book to keep for yourself that you can have all your crafty ideas in. It can help you. It'll help you be a bit crafty, and like, you know, I could have her being beamed up by an alien or whatever. So it's just having a bit of fun. And also, I loved making that. I have to say, I loved making that because it's a great way to use up a couple of old album covers that, you know, I've had lying around, bought from a charity shop, didn't know what to do with them. Anyway, oh dear, Broken David again. Much better when it's moist. Yes. Lol, Maureen, not sure I've ever eaten an armadillo. They're usually roadkill here, unfortunately. There aren't any armadillo here, so we don't have armadillos in the UK. We have wood lice, which I always think looks like an armadillo, but they're tiny. So, which I always call armadillos, but they're not. I mean, I only call them that because, you know, a bit of an in joke. Anyway, shut up, Dave. Over explaining it. Shut up, Dave. Maybe that's another strap line I can have, Crunchy, on the outside. Oh dear. Sorry, I agree. Would have spent more time in detention. Yes, or on the naughty step. Definitely. What? Yeah. I'd have to have a nice cushion on the naughty step because I'd be there a lot. So, always in isolation at school and detention. I wanted to know if you all ever played with clay, transfer napkins. I've done, actually, funny enough, Brian has given me this to play with. So this is I don't know, it's not air dry, is it? No, it's not. You kind of, what you have to do with it, it's a massive lump of clay, and none of it's written in English, which is not very good, is it? Hang on. Oh, EN, warning. Presence of small removable parts which could be swallowed or inhaled. Eh? Okay. Small removable parts. I don't know what that. Anyway, don't know what you do with DAS modelling clay. I don't know how you dry it. Oh, air hardening. It is air hardening, so it's air dry clay. So he's bought me there. Well, gave me this. Like, he got some and like there was too much of it. So, so I'm going to have a play with this. So I haven't, prior to now, played with clay much. Well, I have. I've obviously played with it, but not done anything with it. Transfer napkins. Not sure what a transfer napkin is. Baby armadillos. Wood lice are the same family. Wood lice, they can't be in the same family as armadillos. Armadillos are animals. Wood lice are insects. Sorry, in that I've said that in a very disparaging way, but you send us some sheep and will you send you some armadillos? No, it's all right. You can keep your armadillos, and we'll have. I remember the armadillo cake in. Is it Steel Magnolias? And there's an armadillo cake, and it's kind of blood red on the inside. Oven dry clay. Have some for Christmas. Can heat with a heat gun. Does the same thing. Oh, exciting! I'm gonna have a play now. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna make out of clay. So I'm going to have a play with clay, and I don't know what I'm going to make. maybe I'll stay or say. Anyway, I've only used an oven. What, for an armadillo? Good to know, Maureen. I've only used an oven. What, for armadillos? No. Oh, right. No, for clay. Sorry. I'm there now. Just had a moment there. I'm with you now. Thanks. Anyway, so that's it. That's me for today. Because what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go and eat now. And then I've got another day off tomorrow, and then I go back to work on Tuesday. So I'm going to have another crafty day tomorrow. So what I might do is I might film the video tonight, or I might film it tomorrow. But in the meantime, I'll put another video up that I've recorded the other day, which I never got around to putting up. So, sorry about the armadillo situation. Dough. Yes, I only ever use an oven. What? For what? For armadillos? No, Dave. Shut up, Dave. Anyway, I'm off. You have a lovely afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for keeping me company. Feeling a bit chilly now. The heating hasn't come on yet. It doesn't come on until 6:30. And my toes are feeling a bit cold, so I'm going to go and put the heating on because it's freezing. And I've been talking for 2 hours, and I've just realised I haven't had a drink in 2 hours, and I don't know where. I'm sure I brought some water in, and I don't know where I put it. So I'm going to go and find a drink to drink because I am parched. So I am like the Sahara. I'm also going to check out all of the cars that you drive. So I'm going to check out a Kia Rio wagon, a Chevrolet Spark, a Mitsubishi Warrior, an Austin 7. I mean, I know you don't drive that now, but that was one of the first cars that it had. A 2009 Scion XD, and a Chrysler Crossfire. So that's what I'm going to go and check out because that's what you said you drove. So anyway, so parched. I was going to drink this, but I don't think that's probably a good idea, is it? So no, this is 3-in-1 glue. Probably it'll be the last you ever hear from me. So, anyway, you all have a lovely afternoon. It's been fantastic. I love spending time with you. And like Glynis had said in one of her messages before, that she'd love it if we were all in the same room. You know, we could all be together. You know, in person. And you know, I quite agree. I'd love to meet you all. And you know, but you know, we've got each other on the internet. So thank you for being here. I genuinely appreciate you, and I love you all. And you make my life so rich and fun. So thank you for being here. Sorry, I have to talk with my hands. I do it all the time. I create a draft all the time at work. So when I'm talking. So anyway, you all take care, folks. I love you all. Be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be good and kind to other people. Because I tell you what, karma is a bitch. So be kind to people. And you all take care. Remember, I love you all without exception. Until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to. All right, you all take care. And I'll speak to you very soon. Love you all. Take care, folks. Have a lovely afternoon or morning or whatever time it is with you. And I'll see you all very soon. Take care, folks. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Worcester sends his love. Worcester sends a big wag to Zara as well, Maureen. So, and, I'm sending soothing, kind, calming thoughts to your cat, to the goth crafter. So bye everyone, take care, and I'll see you soon. Speak soon. Bye. 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 Somewhere in the city where the air is still, a baby being born to the overkill. How on earth do you stop the video? Let me have a look now. Right, bye folks.